Hello YouTube, my name is Stacy. I'm known here as Flighty Rambler, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel today. Today I'm going to be doing an art journal page. It's a watch me work in my art journal. I'm going to choose this smash book and this page that I've done some roll-offs and mark making previously. I'm going to get out a selection of paints I haven't looked at in a little while. It's an acrylic gouache by Jo Sonja's. It's an artist's gouache with a velvet matte finish. The colors are beautiful and vibrant, and they are a matte finish that I really enjoy working with. So I'm going to take a yellow, red, blue, orange, pearlescent, and a purple, and I'm just going to create these marks in the background as a way to break up the pattern that's already there. I find this part really cathartic and fun. There's really no thinking, just adding marks with a wide brush and just enjoying laying down some color. To me, it looks like cheerful confetti. I'm going to use this stencil and a fair amount of gesso over multiple layers to get a nice opaque white on the background to push all of those colors back. And I love the effect. Isn't that pretty? I'll take a 2HB pencil after the gesso is dried and do some scribble journaling. And then I will take a black and blue ballpoint pen to pull some of that pattern back out by tracing the shapes again. Now I want some larger stencils. I'm going to choose some leaves and some circles. I'll start by drawing out the circles with the pencil. I'll first paint around the circles with the gesso, and then I'll use more gesso to paint them out to blend it into the background more. Because the 12 by 12 stencil was a bit too unruly for me, I just cut around all of these shapes to make it a mask as well as a stencil. I'll start by using that large leaf shape and sponging it with some gesso, and then once it's dry, I'll reapply that vibrant purple paint. And then I'll continue to add leaves around the whole project to give it more interest. I haven't used these leaf stencils in a little while. I was inspired to revisit them when I did my flip through of my other journal page. I'll leave a link to that in the top right hand corner. On some of those pages, I saw the leaves again and was reminded to use them. They're fun. I feel the purple was a great choice. It's nice and abstract and really lends itself to a nice bright pop of color. Once the leaves are dry, I'm going to use ballpoint pens and pencils to enhance those circle shapes on the right hand side. And then I'll use a narrow brush along with that same purple color to highlight the circles even more. And then it's time for splats, 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 splats. I love splats, and so it's a simple matter of adding water to this gouache to thin it down so that I can add some splats to the background, and I'll use those same colors to add more marks to the page. And I felt that the leaves needed a bit more definition, so I'm using a white gel pen. This is the Signo Uniball Broad, and I'll just outline all of the leaf shapes as well as the circles. I give the whole project a blast with my heat tool to make sure everything is set. Then I'll grab some white cardstock and some stamps along with black archival ink to begin stamping out my sentiment. I wasn't sure which font I wanted to use. I wasn't sure if I was going to mix and match them. And I used that one font at the top to stamp out my whole quote. The quote reads, "Every artist was first an amateur." And that's really speaking to me today because of the confidence issue I was having, along with some comments from a lovely subscriber. And I'm encouraging everyone to just get some cheap paints and try. Everyone has to start somewhere. After I've stamped it out, I'll go ahead and cut it out, and I'll ink all the edges of the words with that black archival ink. Once all the words are inked up, I'll use Aleene's tacky glue and glue them all down. And because I can, I'm going to add more dots in the background with that period stamp. I really enjoy how this project came together. I really like the confetti colors of the fun background and the way I was able to push that busy pattern back with the gesso and the stencil. And then the bright purple of all the leaf shapes was really making me happy. I encourage you to go check out my video with my subscriber giveaway if you're interested in some vintage papers, some ephemera, and other bits and bobs from my stash. I'll have a link to that video in the top right-hand corner. And that looks like that's it for this video. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.